What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? It's your girl Mel V,
And one true Phoenix.
and we are here today for our season finale.
Oh my God. It went by too quick.
I know. I'm like it's season 2. Like I remember when we did episode 1 of season 1,
Hmm.
and we're getting ready to prepare for season 3. Like
We got some stuff in the works.
it's about to be a movie.
About to elevate, take it to the next level.
Elevate.
Uh,
I'm excited. So I'm still kind of on a high from
mhm.
Diamond Standard ATL weekend. I'm still getting messages about it in DMs and stuff, and so I don't know, it's really dope. But for those of y'all that missed it, so sorry. But we
Mhm.
dope guests on today to kind of give you their input and their perspective of how the event was for them. I want to go ahead and shout out everyone that helped make the event amazing. Shout out to our host, Kiara Jacobs. Did she not kill it?
She sure did. She has got such a wonderful energy and aura about herself. Like I knew that as soon as you were like, I got us a host and go on her page, start following her, start tagging her in your post. And I was looking at her stuff and I was like, oh yeah, I could work with her.
No,
Yeah.
for real. Like her vibe, her energy is dope. Shout out to our Shine Squad correspondent, Yami B. Like
Hmm.
another one.
Yeah.
Like the two of them,
They was on it.
new dynamic duo.
You know what I like the most about Care? She took that church vibe that she got, and she was like, I want you to go out there and meet three people, and don't make it three people you already know. And if I come up to you and ask you who you met, like you need to be able to like I met this person. Like she because when you come into these spaces, it could be a little bit intimidating. And she did everything to like pull the wall down and put everybody on an equal playing field. Like there was nobody who was above anybody else. Like it was a vibe.
She was a vibe. Like she definitely
Yeah.
helped set the tone. Um,
Yeah.
I'm trying to shout out everybody. We got to shout out Visuals by Herman that did all of our amazing photos.
Yo.
I can't wait to send y'all photo. Like he hasn't sent us the video yet, but the photos, like he captured some moments for the whole weekend.
He is by far the best professional photographer I have ever worked with. Like, listen, visuals by Herman. Go find them.
He was catching all the angles. He was catching all the moments. He got involved. Like, and he, for
Yeah.
those that don't know, we had a whole weekend. So we had a retreat leading up to the event, and he was with us the whole weekend. And he gets thumbs up. So if he travels too, so definitely go check him out. Visuals by Herman. If you need a photographer or a videographer, he's the bomb. DJ Nonay, our DJ for the night.
Yo, she was amazing. Like, not a dry song. Like, and it, as authors, as storytellers, the music was telling a story. They, again, spot on.
Spot on. The venue, the Escovitch Event Center, beautiful space.
Yeah.
I don't know, like it's just so many people to thank. We got to go through our Sparkle Market. So we had Nippy Saray, who was the body scrubs, and she's also Red Lotus, our poet, who will be on later on. We had
losing it on my elbows.
we had Speed Spa, her candles. I got major, and I got which one you got?
I got a quartz necklace because I needed a piece to wear around my neck that day, and so I got a piece of quartz from her.
Her TD necklace that I was eyeing it on Instagram, so I was like, I'm coming for that. And then her candles, like they smell amazing. Then they double as like a body oil. Anyway, go check out Spa. We have FSG League, who was one of our gents that represented. He'll actually be on later on to talk about his experience. I'm trying to remember all of our. We had 9 o'clock tea party. Them sunglasses.
Remember when we met with her and she was like, "Glasses are for you to see the world, but mine are for the world to see you." What? And,
Come on, slogan.
and Tierra was walking around with her butterflies.
All day. Such a vibe.
Yes.
Who else do we have?
We had my husband and corner cabbage with the infused mac and cheeses.
That oxtail mac and cheese. I was busting it down cold. You hear me? Cold.
I'm gonna tell her.
I was in the car, driving back in the car, cold. We had Designs by Kenya. Is that
Crafts by Kenya? Crafts by.
Yes.
I got my patches for my jacket.
Me too. I don't know what I'm gonna do with them yet. I think I'm gonna put them on some jeans. I don't know. Then we had Smoky Mango. I didn't even get to get a taco. Like them tacos was gone.
I had the curry chicken taco. It was so good. I was and then the cupcake guy was next to her.
By Derek. Oh, Derek's Cakes Delights. Sorry.
Yes.
And that cookie. He told me he shipped cookies. I was like, say less. I'm placing an order. I'm placing an order today. We're missing somebody.
Generational Spice was in there with the Lao mein and the.
I don't believe that lo mein did not have meat in it. They lied. I know that it's vegan and I know I trust it, but that's the best no meat tasting lo mein I've ever had in my life. Like what like I don't know. But that's maybe what's so we're gonna give y'all a quick recap. We're gonna shoot y'all, let y'all see a little bit, and then we're gonna bring in some of our guests that were there. We're gonna bring in some diamonds that were at the event that could talk about it. And if you weren't there, we're gonna give you a little snippet so you could feel like you was there. And then you could be prepared to come next year. So let me cue this up so y'all could feel like y'all was in the building.
Yeah, so while Mel does that, I want to give a special shout out and thanks to my family for coming through and supporting. My father and bonus mom drove in from South Carolina that morning to be there. And that was really dope and special for me because they never get to see any or be a part of anything that we do. So thank you, Mom. Thank you, Dad.
Thank you to not that we thanked all the people, but thank you to everybody that came out. People traveled, like the guests, like thank you to everybody that supported. But let's give y'all a little sneak peek, and then we're gonna be back to chop it up with y'all.
We are live, and we are alive here today, and we have some wonderful ladies.
Melvin, the VP of Gun Brothers, and we're at the Diamond here in ATL. If you're not here, you are slipping.
And so, as you read this book, as you read these stories, these poems, we have a special diamond for you, and it's called Spirit of a Leader. To determine my life and define my purpose, I lost my voice.
What does unapologetically look like for you? My term for unapologetic looks different than somebody else's. Me with pink hair is my unapologetic. See, you all don't know me, but I am really a rule follower. Okay. She's not 40. The woman who is keeping me from living my best life, she's not 40. She's 5.
And so if you're not prepared to do those things, let me tell you, be prepared to stay exactly where you are. And be comfortable there. Because you have to get very uncomfortable to get to that next space. Okay? Y'all ready to get uncomfortable?
I am worthy of saying no to things that don't please me without explanation. I am worthy of living up only to my own expectations. I am worthy of checks with more zeros while creating a living off of this passion of art and expression. I am worthy of learning the first time so I don't have to repeat the lesson. I am worthy.
Woo! It brought me right back.
Let me tell you, that poem, oh my God, I got the hairs are standing up on my arm, remembering that poem and how she brought us into the piece by repeating back.
We're going to talk to her in a few about that, but we did shout out our gym coaches. So myself and yourself, we were 2 of the gym coaches, but we had 2 other phenomenal gym coaches. We have Vanessa Parker and we had Tiffany Bethia, who, listen, if you missed it, you missed it. You know, you could make sure you check us, our website, check out our Instagram. You'll see some more snippets of what happened, but you got to be at the next one. But to give you a little bit more taste, let's start bringing in some people so we could talk to the people. So first up, we're going to bring in one of our new babies, one of our new diamonds, Miss Tiara Berry. So let me go ahead and bring her in. Tiara!
Hi, mamas.
How are you, sweetheart?
You muted.
Oh, you got to unmute.
I'm
There
here
we go.
now. I'm doing much better now that you guys can hear me.
Absolutely.
Yes.
So how are you feeling since the event? So this is your first year as a diamond, and then this is your first year attending a Diamond Rider event. So how are you feeling post-event?
I'm still there a little as far as my emotions and the shift that happened. I'm definitely still on that shift. I have never felt so welcoming in my life as far as going to an event or being with a group of people other than church. Other than church. The standard was set. I mean, from the retreat all the way to the event, the book launch, everything was just amazing. Our souls were fed, our bellies were fed. We had fun. It was a lot. It was a lot. It was way more than what I expected. I really didn't expect that.
Awesome.
Aww.
And you got go ahead, Tiff.
No, I was gonna say, so I'm having like a whole like proud mom moment here because Tiara is out of the Northeast, so she falls under my tutelage and my leadership. And I remember my first conversations with Tiara and the uncertainty that she had in her voice. She's like, I know I got something to say, but I don't know if anybody will listen. And then when I was like, girl, just speak. The way you recap everything, the way that you post, the way that, you came into the diamond space and found your place.
Absolutely.
It allowed you to find another place.
It sure did.
Right. Another place, because somebody got a little promotion. Somebody got promoted.
Yeah.
What, diamond?
Right on my desk.
Diamond.
This diamond was sit on my desk, not only because it's a reminder, but also because Bag Check definitely stopped me and had to open up my box when I was coming home.
They was like, what is this thing in your bag? He was like, that's my award.
They was like, wait a minute. got diamonds in Sierra Leone. You smuggling
Right.
diamonds.
And even that, I had no idea. I joined the Diamond Writers and I just felt at home. I love to shout people out. I love to make people feel good. And from I think it was the second Hustle and Shine session that I saw, I think it was after the second one. I was just like, okay, we got to shout this out because this is amazing. Other people have to see what's going on. So I'm going to start doing that. And I was just going to do it because I felt like it. And then Mel reaches out and she's like, so, oh, that was another voluntold moment.
She just realized that right now.
I just realized it.
It was. I'll own it. It was very
I
much.
just realized it. She said, hey, so, those are cool, blah, blah. And in my mind, I'm just like, okay, so I guess that was a good thing to do.
Absolutely.
And
now that is now you must do them forever.
And I enjoy doing every single one of them because every topic is definitely informative. And the host that you guys have, like all of you phenomenal women, you guys make it so welcoming. And so I'm excited to even keep sharing.
Mhm.
And so for those of you that do follow us on social media, if you ever see our sweet dose, is it that was called, right?
Yep.
Mhm.
Sweet dose.
If you see the sweet dose, which is our recap from all of our podcast episodes, Sweet's Rights is also known as Tiara, is the visionary and genius behind that. So if you guys love that, you have Tiara to thank for it. So we thank you.
I have another question for Tiara before we wrap up this segment. Now that you have been to one of these events as a diamond and you felt all of the love and the energy, how do you feel, or do you feel more prepared for what will happen when you are the author behind the table with the line of people waiting for your autograph? Like,
Yes,
do
that
you,
and much more. When I say open up, I have the few months of having our meetings, listening to the podcast because that has a lot of content that helps us as well. Our little check-ins and the little group chat, all of that stuff have contributed to me opening up. Y'all had me on a stage in a pink dress with heels on
and butterfly shades?
and butterfly shades.
First of all, let us not forget the fact that Waterworks is now a celebrity because you walking around in them shades all event. Like I promise you, 9 o'clock tea party got double the sales just because you was walking around.
Let me tell y'all the sacrifice. My son's birthday was the 18th. And I felt so bad about not being home for his birthday. But what I had realized that as a mother and as their mom, I've always sacrificed and I've always made sure that I put me on the back burner so that I could make sure that they had everything that they wanted. This opportunity, I had to take a step for mommy. I had to take a step for Tiara. And so these glasses will always represent this anniversary of my adulthood.
It's your birthday.
Okay,
It was your birthday too. The birth of the new Tiara.
Yes.
Right. That was the birth of Sweet's Rights.
Yes.
There we go.
The full birth of Sweet's Rights.
Y'all don't know what y'all done started though.
Listen, you are ready for the last bit of it.
Yes, I am.
I'm ready because I'm. It's like now we done got her in a sparkly dress nonetheless. Next year she gonna be calling me like, all right, Mel. So these are the outfits and what I want and here you
guys already showed me. I came home. I'm looking at the pictures and I was like, hold on. I said, first of all, those black heels do not go with that dress. I surprised myself when I said it. I said, hold on. Did I just critique and say that I know how I'm supposed to actually look out there? I know this. It's over.
It's a wrap.
We are excited for it.
So we done birthed the fashionista too.
Everything.
I'm waiting for the text message. I know they coming. So
Everything. I'm
excited.
smiling. Everything. I'm approachable now. You guys don't know.
Well, I am excited that
Me
you
too.
got everything and more that you felt you needed from that weekend. Congratulations again on your
Thank you.
promotion.
Thank
You know, we just can't wait to see more that you're gonna do, and then to see you in the spotlight as one of the authors for our book next year. So I'm excited.
Yes.
Before we hop off with you, please let people know where they can follow you, how they can check you out, get more information about you.
You can follow me on Facebook, Tiara Berry. I also have my Instagram, Sweets Rights. Those are the two main places you can find me.
And Sweet's got 2 T's.
Yes, 2 T's because I'm TT.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Tiara, thank you so much. Tiff, you
Thank
wanted to say
you.
something?
I just want to say once again, thank you for trusting the process. Thank you for trusting us as the Diamond leadership to be the people who you unfold and step into your new you under. It is a beautiful thing watching you become and own Sweets Right.
Thank you.
Absolutely. And we look forward to it. So thank you again for coming on and sharing your viewpoint of the Diamonds and ATL, letting people know.
Thank you.
And hopefully they'll watch and then they'll be seeing you live and in person next year.
Yes, yes, they will.
And on her own show on the Hustle and Shine podcast network.
Called Sweet Dose. I see it.
You don't even have to have the whole 1 hour show like we do. You could just do little snippets on another day. But we'll talk about that in planning meetings that'll be taking place over the summer.
Okay.
Come on,
I'm
season 3.
with it. I'm here for it.
Well, thank you so much, Tiara, and we will
Okay.
see.
Thank
Well, we'll
you.
see you tomorrow on our
Yes.
meeting. But thank you so much. Y'all make
Alright.
sure y'all go follow her, check out her Sweet Dose, and follow the journey of Sweets Rights.
Yes. Thank you.
See you later, beautiful.
Alrighty. Later.
Mm.
I just love that. I just love everything about her experience. So before we get to our next guest, I want to hop in these comments because these comments have been going crazy. So much love has been happening over here. So let's see. We got Anthony G talking about some yay Diamond Riders. That's right. Come on, gents. Show us some love and support. Love it.
Mm-hmm.
Tiara, Daisha Parker. Hey, ladies. Hey, Daisha P. Another one of our
Yes.
dropping diamonds and showing us some love.
Mm-hmm.
Our Queen Pen, who is traveling but is in the building. Hey, Diamonds. Hey, Queen Pen.
How you doing? Travel safe.
Some love here for our host. They said she killed it. Her energy is unmatched. Kiara,
It definitely was.
they loving you. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. We about to have a whole Hustle and Shine network up here because I'm about to hit her up to see if she want to do another show on here too. This ain't about to be the Hustle and Shine podcast. This is about to be the Hustle and Shine network. Watch me work.
Another Jessica who says, yes, Herman was the truth. Another shout out for our photographer. Yes, he was amazing. And then this last comment I'm going to post up here. There's a shout out to Red Lotus the poet. Well, since you shouting her out, we should just go on ahead and bring her on so y'all can meet this amazing poet, spoken word artist, body scrub vendor. Like, let me bring her on. Let me get her in here.
Please do.
Hello.
Hey, beautiful.
Hi, how are you?
We are so good. We are so good. Thank you for joining us. Girl, when I tell you I am using that lemongrass and lavender body scrub and my body feels all soft and it's all moisturized. And, man, light-skinned people get ashy too, but now using that.
Facts. I'm trying to keep it smooth for the summertime.
Exactly.
Well, before
be glowing.
We have to, do a little special today because for y'all viewers today, and she took the time out of today to be here. Today is Miss Red Lotus the poet's birthday.
Happy Earth Day, beautiful, and thank you for spending time with us.
No problem, no problem. My day started very early. I wanted to stay in the bed, but my family opted opposite of that. So I'm tired.
We are glad that you could be here to share in this with us and that we can share your special day with you. So, I mean, you had a double resume on our event. You were vending, and then you got up there and literally slayed us with not one but two pieces. I'm letting you know now. I'm gonna turn the vocal from one of your pieces into like the vocals on a meme. I'm still working on it, but I'm gonna give you credit. But yeah, it has to be heard. It has to be heard.
Mm-hmm.
So
That I'm worth it. Mm-hmm. Yep.
yes, I am worthy.
Worthy.
Absolutely. Sometimes you got to speak to yourself through yourself, and that's a lot of times where my pieces and my work come from. I have to have those conversations with me, right? And then in having those conversations with yourself, you realize that other people need to have these conversations, and maybe you just got to start them.
Come on and drop a word in a word.
Exactly. Somebody dropped some diamonds for that. That was a gem drop right there.
Can I just tell y'all that walking in that room, and even before anybody was even present, even before things were even put together, I just knew that it was going to be a time. It was going to be an experience. Energy don't lie, right? I know we've all walked in rooms and we're like, ugh, we got to get up out of here. We're going to smile through it, but we're going to go. But it was so charging. Like, it was like something, my battery was full when I left. Right. My energy was up when I left. I was in a room full of amazing women, amazing writers with amazing stories, and so welcoming and so warm. And it was such a beautiful space to be. And I've performed in a lot of places and for a lot of events. I don't know where y'all found me, how y'all found me. I'm just going to say it was divine timing and I'm grateful. But I'm so grateful to have been in that room with you all and been able to meet you women and hear some of your stories and just share that moment with y'all, because I didn't realize how depleted I was until I realized how charged I was when I left.
Wow. There she go again. Another gem drop. I didn't know how depleted I was until I was recharged. What?
We're gonna have
She's in here spitting bars. She over here freestyling bars. Like, take the free gifts. Take the free gifts as she gives them.
Listen.
we're gonna have to get you on an episode in season 3 on a show and just really, because I have a special love for what you do, because I do poetry as well. I don't consider myself a spoken word artist so much so, because I do perform, but I haven't. Maybe it's the time. I don't be having the time to remember all my pieces. So I be having to read them. But that's poetry. Before I became an author, like, poetry was my first love. Like, that's where I started my writing journey. So anytime I get a chance to come across, real like poetry and poetry that speaks to something and leaves a message, like, it's like, and you came in, and I'll be honest, I think I found you on Instagram. I literally just did a blanket like Atlanta poets, like, and it was just like a bunch of stuff, and I'm like going through different people's pages, and I'm like, no, not for what, and not because it was anything bad, but there was a specific energy and
it didn't align.
It was a specific word and that we wanted for this event. And I don't remember what piece I listened to for you, and I clicked on it, and then I sent it to our president. I was like, found our poet, like, DMing her now.
Well, I'm definitely grateful y'all found me.
So give us you kind of already gave us a load of how you felt, but from a vendor's perspective, gave it to us, but you say you're out a lot, like, just from the consumer, like, how did you feel? What was the energy like? Did you feel very well received? I mean, you said the energy was great, but
so that was my first time ever being a vendor.
Oh, okay.
Nipe Sakari has been in business.
Nipe
Sakari has been in business for 5 years, and I host events, and I put events on, and I have vendors at my events, and I've never been a vendor anywhere ever. My partner was like, "You need to vend Nipe Sakari," and I'm like, "No, I'm just gonna go perform." And she's like, "Yeah, no, you're not." And I said, "Oh, okay." I'm gonna shut up, and I did it, and it was an amazing experience. It felt good, one, I'm making handmade all natural products and people were smelling them. And like, I had people coming back to the table like, well, my friend just bought this and I need whatever she just bought, you know? So it was definitely a beautiful experience. Even people who just came to the table to inquire what it was still a beautiful experience. Right. And just, I don't know, like everybody just was, I can't explain what y'all created in there, but I need y'all to create that everywhere y'all go. Everywhere y'all go, because it was so beautiful and it's so needed. Those spaces are so needed. Like I said, I didn't know that I was depleted until I was full, right? And sometimes we have to realize that there's spaces, like you guys are creating spaces for people to heal intentionally. Like you're gonna heal, you're gonna write it down, you're gonna say it out loud, and you're gonna let it go. I love that so much. I love that so much. And I listen, wherever y'all at, I'm coming. That's just the moral story.
So I have a question.
Absolutely.
All right. So as you said, we're all creatives here. We're writers, and some of us have reluctantly come into this writing space to share our voice and our stories powerfully and with intention. When did you know that that was your calling?
Oh, so when I was a kid, I had displaced anger. I didn't know how to pull it out. So I would be mad and like hit something or just be angry. So I was in a creative writing class and I took like a college preparation program, a summer program when I was in high school. And I will never forget this woman. Her name was Mrs. Tewak Bola. I will never forget her. She said, you're going to write and you're going to speak. And I'm looking at her like, I ain't writing nothing and speaking nothing, lady. What you talking about? And she told me that I was going to write. And she told me to write a letter to yourself. Write a letter to who you were and who you want to be. And I wrote the letter. She made me read it out loud and I never stopped writing. I never stopped writing. Writing is my therapy. And and when I'm writing, I'm usually in the moments of those things. Like when I wrote I Am Worthy, that was me reminding myself. I was in a space where I forgot my worth. I didn't know that I was worthy. I was allowing people, places, and things to treat me any kind of way. And I said, hold on, I got to speak to me through me real quick. And if I got to speak to me through me, then somebody else needs to hear it too. So like I was writing in like middle school, but high school was when Miss Tewak Bola told me I was going to speak, and I spoke, and I never stopped talking.
So, yeah, I'm glad you shared that because there's somebody who's listening tonight or who will hear later on, and that's the nudge, the gentle nudge that they need to pick up a pen, put it to paper, and then put it to voice. So, yeah.
Well,
Go ahead, Mel.
I don't know about you, Tip, but I was like, I hear a story that needs to be told.
Oh,
And the Diamond Riders have open enrollment coming up.
exactly. So we're gonna just send you this little link.
Okay, send you this link.
Go on and send me the link.
And go ahead, because I feel that you just said you do not express your anger, and I feel like there's a lot of people who had that, and I mean maybe still don't know, or or have locked themselves away or shut themselves out because they don't know how to express their emotions.
Right.
And to be able to hear, that's the whole point of what we do as Diamond Riders, is to share our experiences and what we've done and how we've been able to overcome it. To hopefully give the next woman hope and to be able to see like you're not by yourself. Right. There are people out here that look like you, that have walked that journey and have figured out how to overcome it or are still overcoming it.
Right.
I don't know, but I see a diamond in your future.
I was about to say, listen.
I receive it. And a quick I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was going to say, Valid Transparency, Poetic Confessions of a Transparent Gem is volume 1. So there will be a volume 2 in which we're going to just insert you right here. We inserted you right here.
If we put her poetry in volume 2, I'm not putting mine in there.
Yes.
Don't do that. Yours is beautiful too.
No,
I always tell people there's no right way to be a poet. It's simply expressing. It's simply expressing what you feel, whether that comes out and it's rhyming, whether it's screaming, whether it's crying, no matter what that sounds like. I don't ever want anybody to be like, I'm not a poet because XYZ. You're a poet because you speak. Your mouth opens, you got something to say. That makes that's poetry. It's flowing out your mouth.
Absolutely.
You know your story. I'm actually going to be putting on a one-woman show in September in Auburn, New York, which I will be telling a lot of my story, and I'm gonna bring it back to Atlanta. But Auburn Public Theater is my home theater. I'm actually a co-founder of the Tubman Group Theater Group. It's a black theater group of Black women. We make space to tell our stories and heal through art.
I am very familiar, well, not too very, but I am familiar with Auburn, New York.
Yes.
And if I am still in the state, it ain't nothing but, a little 5 hour, 6 hour car ride up to Auburn. So you make sure you keep me on your mailing list.
Absolutely. Make sure y'all send me that link.
Please let us know, because a lot of our diamonds are either from New York or still live in New York.
Okay.
So please,
we will form on you like Voltron.
You are getting so much love in the comments right now. Our Queen Pen says, Red Lotus, I love you.
Oh my gosh, that woman. Listen, I was talking to a friend of mine back home. I said, that woman is, I don't know, but I can't explain what type of spirit she has that just makes you want to be better and be great. But I need her around me all the time.
Well, listen,
I admire the work that she's done. I admire the work that all of you do. And I moved here just 4 years ago. So to find a space where like-minded people it's been challenging, right? And I just felt like I was at home with people I've never seen before.
There you go.
Well,
we family now.
Hey,
she says we must collaborate. So
absolutely.
Our other diamond in New York, Danielle, our newly promoted, we'll talk to her in a few. She says, I would love to see the Red Lotus one woman show. So there you have it.
I got y'all.
Maybe you send us information and we will share it. You were getting so much love and we were being here all day, but we got to get to our other guests.
Absolutely. Thank y'all so much for having me.
Thank you so much for taking time out of your special day to be here with us. Please let everybody know where they can follow you both as a poet and as your business. Please let them know.
Okay, so you can follow me on Instagram at Red Lotus the Poet, and also _live_2 create. Those are the 2 ways that you can follow me.
There you have it. So make sure y'all go follow her, support her, check out her shows, check out her products. They're amazing. Her spirit is amazing. And you're going to be seeing her as part of the Diamond Riders next year. So you'll get to love her more. So I'm just going to keep speaking that.
I receive it.
But thank you again so much for being on here. We appreciate you. You are now part of our Diamond family, and we love you for it.
Oh, I love y'all right back. I'll talk to y'all soon. Thank you so much. Y'all have a good night.
Good night, cousin. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Oh my goodness. It's so much. It's
wow.
So much. I hope y'all are enjoying this recap and the many people we had. But we're gonna bring our next guest in. So although we are a woman-led and woman-run organization, we are no short of love for our gents. And one of our vendors who had something like his products was his artwork was everything.
Yes.
We want to give the gents some love and some shine. We want our gents to see what it's like to be at the Diamond events from a male's perspective. So I'm going to bring out Jeffries, the owner of FSG League. Hello.
Hey, how's it going?
Good. Come in here killing it with that hat.
I said, come on, hat. you can just style us.
Exactly.
I mean, that's one of my things on my resume is I've been in the fashion as long as I've been into the art. So.
Well, you fashioning today.
Exactly. Come on through and set that standard.
Come on, hat.
Thank you. Yeah, I just had to throw it on because it's the same color as my shirt.
If that's what a throw on look like, then I don't want to see a thought out.
Man.
Right? Right? If he put some effort into it, it'd be like, damn.
Right. He gonna hurt us.
I just try to shop well so I can dress well. That's how I try to handle it. You know?
There you go.
If your closet already ready, you ain't gotta get ready.
There you go. See, listen, we getting all the gems dropped in here tonight. There's a gent one.
Gents, y'all heard that. So if y'all not out here looking right, pay attention.
He said, keep the closet ready. You ain't never got to get ready.
Okay.
That's what I try to help other guys do too. So
Mm.
He said,
So,
your head is getting so much love in these comments. Your head is stealing the show. Just so you know. So it worked.
cool.
Tip, you had a question.
yeah. And so my question is, so first of all, is the hat your creation?
Not this
Did
one
you?
though, but I mean, I
Okay.
like the fact that it looks painted, but no, it's not. It's not.
Okay. All right. Well, there you go. You getting ready to do some hats if you don't do them already.
I know, right?
um, but yeah, I wanted to know from a gent's perspective, being in a room with all this estrogen, what was that like for you?
Well, I mean, it was nice. I'll say that because, um, women have a way of being having this energy. It's nurturing. It's you're promoting self love and all these things. So um, it was a loving environment.
Hmm.
It wasn't. If it was a bunch of guys, we love on each other, but not quite like like black women can do.
Mm.
And then guys don't shop as much, so.
Come on through with that part. That's what we there for.
All right. Y'all make all the decisions when it comes to that. So yeah.
I guess as a vendor, but then also as a male spectator at the event, because you were vending, but you also got to experience all the different aspects of the event. What would you say was your greatest takeaway from the event?
Well, as a vendor, my greatest takeaway was more so the event itself and the empowerment aspect and just learning more about the organization. Um, I didn't have much knowledge about it coming in, and to hear everyone speak, that was the biggest takeaway. Um, the vending, I go a lot of places, and that's usually that's kind of standard. You guys definitely put a spotlight on us though, and it was a added element to the experience to kind of get those gems as well.
It, it was very intentional and by design that as diamonds we went around and met each vendor. Sometimes as a vendor you can be in a space and you don't get to engage with the host. It's like, all right, here's your vendor fee, pay me my vendor fee, here's your table, and then that's it. But that's not how we operate. We want to connect and build relationships with our vendors. And so I hope that's what you walked away with, knowing that, and that everybody wasn't picked who said they wanted to sign up. That
No,
everything, Mel and the team were very specific about making sure that the aesthetic and the mission and purpose of each vendor aligned with what our mission and purpose is. So, welcome to the Diamond Fold.
yeah, I appreciated it, and it's just even before we got to the show or the event, it was um, well organized, and everybody, or there was already some information and kind of orientation leading up to it. So
Hmm.
it wasn't, we weren't blindsided by anything necessarily. So that was good.
Awesome. Um, as a male, and I don't want to keep focusing on that, but most of the people that we interact with that come to our events are females, and we do want and encourage more males to come out. Um, did you find any of the information that you heard there? Uh, Anything useful? Did you find it helpful for you as a male?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of the information or the things that I heard was either things that I've experienced myself or could help me as well. It's
Hmm.
universal. I mean, I know a lot of things that you guys go through are unique to you guys, but a lot of it is cross section,
Hmm.
cross section there. So we can definitely learn from each other, and I think it was a prime opportunity to kind of get a woman's point of view and not solely as a woman, but as a as a person, as a business person, as a
Mhm.
parent, and all these different things. So it was a well-rounded kind of um, experience for me. Yeah.
Oh, thank you. So I
That's
have a question. Yeah, I'm like, I have a question. Um, it's very easy for us to connect with our women, our woman fan base, but we do want to connect with the gents as well because we believe that in our healing, we heal our relationships with our partners and our brothers and all this other stuff. Is there anything that you could advise or give a recommendation on ways for us to continue to grow this demographic so that we can continue to reach other brothers like yourself and the other gents that were in the building?
a good question.
Um, I think just when you market it, just kind of call us out and say, "Hey, come." Maybe do an event specifically where you're targeting guys to introduce
Hmm.
to the organization, and then always kind of just add that kind of blatantly for the guys when you want us there. If you don't, then
Okay.
We want you guys at all the events. Like
yeah.
we want
So
you to know.
definitely, just and then have some products or vendors and stuff. Like if there's a hat vendor, I know I'm showing up. So,
Okay.
Okay.
that male body products, beard oils and stuff like that are a thing. So it's a couple of different things you could probably do, but uh, the other is have the women bring their men because we're not coming if we don't feel like we're either welcomed by our partner or going to find a partner.
Right.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I
So
used to tell the guys when they ask me, I'd be like, well, they'd be like, well, it's a woman only event. I'm like, it's not a woman only event. It is women, geared. I said, but if you're looking to find a partner, then what better place to go to than a woman centered event?
yeah.
And if
Mhm.
you're in a relationship, what better way to learn about your partner than from other women?
Right.
You see
Right.
your
Right.
cool, but finding it out from women too. So I appreciate the feedback, and we'll definitely, keep that in mind for our next event. Um, and hopefully, this will not be the only time that we get to work.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yes.
You were gonna
I'm
say.
I'm keeping that in mind too. Men like hats and beard oils. Copy that. Father's Father's Day. For any ladies that are in the space and Father's Day is a couple of weeks away, men like hats and beard oil.
Certain
And
men,
good
older,
fragrances.
seasoned men.
And
Men,
good
men like they body scrubs and stuff too.
Mhm.
They just wanted not a fruity smell. They wanted maybe a musky or more stronger scent. But yeah, you might be planting the seed right there for somebody to start a business right now because you shared that.
Hey, don't be surprised if I pop up selling them too.
we will gladly accept you.
I mean, because my
Yes,
goal is to have like a boutique and gallery space.
Nice.
So
and so it shall be.
yeah,
And we will be there to support.
I appreciate it.
Definitely. Because
So
my husband like
Yeah,
hats
right.
and beard oil too.
Oh yeah, I don't
And
really
your
use it a
bags
lot,
was
but
fire. No, your bags was fire. I was actually kind of annoyed with myself that I didn't get a chance to go back around and buy some more stuff from people because there was a bag like a zebra kind of man. This
yeah,
brother's stuff is fire,
thank
and the
you.
attention to detail is on point.
and it's
I appreciate
quality. Like that was one thing that was very important, and when I looked and I was like super excited about is because it was quality, and I noticed sometimes people will get offset by the price point, but it was like no,
it.
you can spend $300-400 on Gucci, and whoever else who don't make
Hmm.
for
Or
you.
3-4 thousand on Gucci for that
Right.
same
But I
bag.
mean,
Right.
you can spend $3-4 on a Gucci T-shirt that is literally a Hanes T-shirt with a G in the corner. But
Hmm.
I wanted people to see that, what I'm saying, the quality and the level of vendors that they see, because it's like we make quality things too. We have things of quality too that are available. And I wanted them to see that. And so looking at your stuff and the quality, your wallet things are like genuine vegan leather, and it was just like
Well,
it's
they're actually cowhide, but yeah, they're if they were vegan, they yeah,
I don't know why I thought it was vegan leather, but still, it's
yeah,
genuine, real leather. You know what I mean?
yeah.
And you that all of your products, everything you had there, just showed and went into showing the attention to detail, as Tiffany said. But the fact that you wanted to put out quality products and you were sure to make sure that your name was attached to a quality item, and I think that's so important for us as people of color to see in our entrepreneurs, but then also for entrepreneurs of color to know you don't have to water down the quality of what you make in order to get customers. Like, we deserve
Right.
quality too.
Yeah, I mean,
It's
quality is important for me because if I want to I want to have a good experience when I buy something. So I want my customers to have a good experience too. You know, but you were saying,
you. No, I was gonna say, you know what it is? It's because of the fashion industry. It's almost sometimes like people are afraid to put the value and the price on their items. Like, nobody thinks secondhand that they're going to drop X amount of money on this already brand designer. But before this brand designer was who they were you at pop up shops, in their, wherever they were trying to get their brand out. And it's nice to be able to see this as a grassroots and have people respect the fact that, yeah, somebody come up to your table and you're like, how much is this bag? And you was like, it's $250. And you said it with pride, that not like, well, it's $250, but if you want it today, it's $175. You were like, no, the bag's $250.
which I will, work with people sometimes, like, but I still have to make money, right? So
Exactly. And you
whatever
know your
whatever amount I
value.
give you, I'm still in the black. I'm not gonna, you know. But I do know certain things carry a extra zero when you go to a different establishment. So I do have
Right.
to kind of let people know this is unique to me, and you can't
Hmm.
find this at Target or anywhere else. Even if it
Right.
is Gucci or whatever, it's my intellectual property. So if you find it there, it's been poached.
Right.
Yeah.
That part.
Well, I loved
No
it.
bootlegs here.
Purple bag that I have my eye on, and as soon as I finish with a whole these other trips that I got planned, I'm coming for a purple bag or something. You had a couple things that I was like, oh, I'm eyeing it.
Yeah, the
Right.
website is always there, and yeah, actually, some of those bags, that travel bag, I ended up doing Jazz Fest, um,
Hmm.
and yeah, so now I need a new order of bags because
Well,
they gone. So
it's all right. Listen, I'll wait till you re up. It's okay. You're not
So
going nowhere. You are now officially part of the Diamond family. So you will be getting support. Like I said, anything that you have going on, when you get new, when you have, if you drop in some new items, let us know. We will share it. We will post it. We'll let our followers know, because we want to continue to support you as much as you came out and supported us at our event. So,
thank you, I appreciate that, and yeah, just let me know when y'all want me to show up, and I'll pull up.
oh,
yeah, so tell tell the people where they can shop you in between diamond events and in between, you popping up where you pop up at.
So basically, most of the clothing, bags, and stuff are available at fsgleague.com. FSG League stands for Flight School Grad League. We so fly. We graduated from that long time ago.
okay.
Um, so it's Flight School Grad League, and
Hmm.
so fsgleague.com, and then you can follow me at FSG League on Instagram, or my main page is the Jeffrey St. James, just like it's spelled on the screen, just uh, like the anybody, the Jeffrey St. James.
Awesome. Well, yes, y'all please make sure that y'all go follow him. Go check out his items. I mean, his clothing, his bags, his artwork. Like, it's all fire. And y'all that know me know I don't play when it comes to fashion and art. I am a shopaholic. So if I tell you that it's fire, it's fire. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. So please make sure y'all go support our brother, and show him some love and check him out. Thank you again for taking some time out of your schedule to join us on the show today and give us your perspective. And we definitely look forward to more opportunities to work with you and support you. So
Thank you so much, and I'll see you guys a little later.
thank you.
Thank you.
Have a good night.
You too.
Yes, that diamond standard seal of approval came through. What? We wasn't playing with these people in Atlanta. Like, we didn't play with them in Maryland. We didn't play with them in New York. We're not playing with them in Atlanta. Like, we came through with a quality product from the moment you walked in the door and was greeted by our Shine Squad, all the way till you got your book signed by us and walked out and took your pictures. They were top tier.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, because we just love talking to people. We were running, this time. I was like, we knew this show was gonna go over, but it's all right. So if y'all are still with
Y'all
us,
not going nowhere.
for hanging out with us, and for sticking with us. I know y'all wanted to know what happened at the Diamond Standard if you wasn't there, so this is your way to find out. I'm gonna bring on our last guest for this evening, and it's our last guest for season 2.
She is no newcomer to this stage. She has been here plenty of times with me, once a month on Wednesday evenings for the Diamond Heist. She is my partner in crime. She is a beautiful soul. And let's bring out the lovely.
We gotta add another comma to her title because she is the 2023 Diamond of the Year. So let's bring out Miss Lady J.A., Miss Danielle Lawson. Hey, come on.
Come on through with that Oscar. Right, I'm sorry.
Like that's your Oscar.
Listen, tell hubby to get the screws and the shelves lined up because you need you a trophy wall now because they coming in. Listen. You muted, mamas.
You
muted.
Sorry. My china cabinet gonna be packed.
Not your china cabinet.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. She put it right next to the rose teapot.
Then y'all racking up diamonds. Like, look.
Did you get a diamond last year too?
My Levian diamond is in the china cabinet. I should have brought that up.
Yes.
I visit her, but this one has stayed close to me on my nightstand. I haven't parted yet.
I'm racking up Oscars.
Do you kiss her at night before you go to bed? You be like, "Good night, husband. Good night, diamond."
So I'll share this. So after the Diamond Standard ATL, I came home to mess. That's no better way to put it. I came home to mess, and I was so high off the event. I sat this literally on my nightstand, and I wake up and I say to myself, just keep going. Just keep going. Because what I didn't expect was to be promoted at all. Honest to God, I just felt like I wasn't ready yet, if I can be honest. You ladies have set the bar high, and you made me push myself to new levels, and I felt like I needed to do more before I was awarded this. So I'm humbled. I'm excited. I'm like on 10. Like, even my husband, I'm like, don't touch it. It's staying right here. Don't move this.
Yeah, because you got a double. You not only are you Diamond of the Year, you voted to VS Diamond.
Can you see? Oh no, y'all can't see it, but it says VS on there.
Right, I said you got promoted to VS Diamond as well.
Yeah.
Welcome to the next level. I knew you had it in you.
Thank you. I'm super excited. I can't wipe the smile off my face. It's just happy. It's been a lot going on, but it just, just recapping and hearing what everybody says so far just made me in a better place just from hearing it. And I need to shout out the Red Lotus. Listen, this right here, I got the peppermint. Girl, the scrub is scrubbing, okay? Smells good. My skin is smooth. I went to her table. I didn't even know she was the poet. I mean, not that would make a difference. But her energy from the back, just I walked over to the table, I just was talking, she was telling me about her product, and she just, even her partner, they just had good energy. They were kind, they were welcoming. It just was a great, experience, just introduction to even their product. It's good stuff.
Yeah.
If y'all can see that, get you some, because
Yep.
it is good stuff. Really is good stuff.
Yeah.
Even Jeffrey, you had on. Not only did he have bags, but
artwork. Hold on.
look, I got some
Pull
artwork.
it out when he was on here.
Listen,
my artwork is a little risque though, but I ain't mad at it.
Let me see.
okay.
Oh,
I didn't see those. Where are you putting that, Mel?
Okay.
She putting it up there on the wall behind her.
So the reason why he pulled those out, we were talking, and then we were talking about music and stuff, and because I do management artists and stuff like that. So he was like, "Well, hold up, I got some pieces." So he pulled those out, and I was like, "Ooh." So those might have to go in the studio, but I was like, I'll take them down when the gospel artists come through. But
put the picture of Jesus over him.
I love this because he said it's tribal, like it's tribal.
It is beautiful. It is beautiful.
I love the colors in it.
They are vibrant.
It was
the colors are coloring.
Right, and because I was traveling, it was easy for me to. But I definitely will be checking out his website because I saw some leggings. Dope. Dope. Yeah.
He had a dress over there that I was like, ooh. I was like, I ain't gonna get no money.
Now that you done shamelessly plugged all of the people who done went before you, can we get back to you and your beautiful self?
This is what she do. This is why she diamond.
Exactly.
Because
right.
Her.
It's so easy for her to give the love and the recognition and the accolades to everyone. I'm
shine
specialist.
I'm full. Like, I hope Natima feels her greatness.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Because we all put a lot into this event, but this was her vision. And I was there helping to set up, and just literally to see it coming together and see the end product. I just sat back like, wow, like this everything she said on the call, I couldn't visually see it, but actually to see it and to see it in action, and the energy that was there and the words that were spoken by both of you. Come on, Gem coaches. Tiffany, Bethia, I had the pleasure of actually speaking to them collectively. Kiara, Tiffany, Bethia, and Yami. Am I saying her name right?
Yemi.
The three of them together, I'm like in the back crying. I'm like, we having church in the back. Ain't nobody witnessing it. Like there was just so much pouring that happened that day. That seriously, I'm full. I'm sad Natima is not here with us to get her flowers and to recap and for her to see, the fruits of her labor. I know she's traveling, but I know
she's here. She all in the comments.
I know she wishes she was here with us. I know she's traveling, but I hope she really feels the energy and hears the response and the feedback from everybody, because it was everything. My best friend was with, Shalena. She was there, and even she was like, I'm so glad I came. Like, I needed this. It's just the life that was spoken over everybody. There was something you could relate to with anything that was spoken, from, coming out of a foggy mindset and not being caught up in yourself, to acknowledging the little girl that you're holding back, to, Kiara making you come out your shell and meet people, to just being open to receiving the energy in the room. It just was it was a great day. It really was.
Really was. So this is your third. This is your first book with us.
My first book.
This is your third Diamond Standard event. First of all, you came into the first one like you had been here for years. Like you kicked in the door waving the 4-4. Like you came in and you haven't stopped since you got here. Which makes your promotion and your Diamond Year only befitting, because you've come in and done the work of a VS Diamond before getting the title. So being this is your third event. You did the other two, not being an author, but being very much involved in organization, and then now being at this third event and now being an author. How do you feel differently from those two events to now this event?
I think I felt like the first two events I was playing the sidelines. Like I wanted to help give you guys your flowers. You know, I was proud of you guys. I was proud to be a part of it, and I just wanted to contribute something to what was happening. And to be on the other side of it, I mean, I just was a bucket. Like, you know, I kept asking for tissue. I was sitting there like, I can't believe this. Like, you know, I've talked about, you know, writing a book for years. I've talked about being a motivational speaker and sharing my story and encouraging others. And it's not that I feel like my story is special. It's just not everybody is able or willing or wants to share their story with other people. And sometimes just hearing someone speak and knowing you can relate to them and knowing they came through something, it does something to help carry you through. And I needed that when I was going through. So if I can be that for someone else, I'm 110% here for it. And really, that's really all it is for me. That day just was like, to sound cliche, a dream come true. I just like, who am I to want my signature, right? You know, my tag name or my writing name is Lady J.A. in honor of my mom. So even writing that was emotional because my mom's deceased, and I wish she could have been there to experience that moment with me. You know, my best friend was there and she was with me through that whole thing when my mom passed and being at the funeral. And so it just all just felt like kind of full circle. So it was a lot. It was a lot. And I couldn't stop crying. I'm like, I know y'all think I'm crazy, but I need some tissue.
No, listen, I feel like what you're feeling is normal. I feel like all of us felt that to some magnitude our first time.
Yeah.
Like I feel like all of us, and the crazy part is differently from you, and you can tell me whether or not it helped or not. You got to experience two events and kind of see what it was like before you got to yours. When we did DC, that was pretty much the first time for everybody. Okay. Outside, unless you know anyone there that was an author previously, and may have done it, but for many of us who that was our first time publication, or even the second one, because when the first book came out, we were in COVID. They were in COVID,
yeah, so you couldn't do anything.
So that was the first time for so many of us. So do you feel like did going to the first two events prepare you or like help, or was it still like I saw it but I still didn't believe it?
No, and I mean I feel like the Diamond Standard ATL was a different level from the other two. I just feel like it was a whole different experience. It was a different energy. And I'm not saying that because I'm a contributing author to Valid Transparency. It just was a totally different event from the other two, in my opinion. I mean, the whole everything all together, it just was perfect. Like from Kiara the host to Red Lotus, okay, I Am Worthy, girl. I keep replaying. I recorded both of her poems, and I just keep listening to it. Like it just, everything about it just was. It was just perfect. Like it was what I needed in that moment, and from what I'm hearing, what a lot of people needed in that moment, because I left there full as well. I was overwhelmed with what I experienced and what I'm a part of.
Yeah. So now that you have participated through DC, through New York, and now Atlanta, what has this prepared you for? What's up next for Lady J.A.?
Besides hosting your own show on the Customer Time podcast.
Excuse me. Shameless plug. Okay. Well, I'm preparing my chapter, but she is. You know, she is me. I've been thinking a lot about it. I've changed it multiple times in my head, even though I've started it. And I'm just gonna keep pushing through, you know, my fears, because a lot of what's held me back is feeling like what I had to say didn't matter. To be seen and acknowledged for just being, girl. When I say I wake up every day to this thing, I wake up every day to this thing. But just to be
You better
seen,
stop before she disappear off the nightstand.
She didn't.
Ooh, did you see that face?
She's not going anywhere.
Your husband gonna get jealous. In your bag next week.
I don't even know how you define Diamond of the Year, because I honestly feel like I was just being myself and just genuinely just wanting to help make the vision a reality.
You know how you define it? You want to know how you define it?
How?
Go look in the mirror.
Thank you, Mo. But I came into incredible women in this. So I just felt like I needed to bring something to the table that was of value. And that's just, you know, that's how I operate. You guys push me to another level. You may not see it, but that's my perspective of it. I feel like I walked into something great and I needed to earn my keep. And, you know, I genuinely believe in what the vision is and what we're doing. And after Diamond Standard ATL, how many people it affected and their perspective, you know, I'm with it and I'm here for it. And I'm ready to work and do whatever it is to keep this going.
So we have people who tune in and watch us every week, including our own diamonds. And someone might be sitting there and be like, I want to be Diamond of the Year next year. You've set a bar for them. You're the first Diamond of the Year. What words of advice would you give to someone who wants to strive towards your path of elevation? Still their path, but, you know, on a similar trajectory. Oh, my tongue is tied tonight.
I would say be yourself. Like, it's just like Tiara being promoted, right? She was just genuinely operating in a space of a desire. Like, this is what she wanted to do. She wanted to do a sweet dose. She wanted to highlight what we were doing. And just by being herself and operating in what she felt like she needed to do, which was pushing herself out of her own comfort zone, right? She was acknowledged for that. So whatever I don't even know how to put this into words, but I've always felt like my purpose was to speak life into others. And doing that by just sharing what I've gone through and letting other people know that it's okay. Like Mel and I were talking about this. She did a show on it. It's okay to not be okay, but you got to come out on the other side of that and keep pushing through it. Whatever your experience has been, whatever your story might be, if you keep pushing through it, there is something awesome on the other side of it. So my advice to everyone is be true to yourself and operate in your purpose and what you're being pushed to do. And somebody's going to see you. Somebody's going to see what you're doing. Somebody's going to see your value, and it's going to be noticed, and it's going to be highlighted, and it's going to be acknowledged because you're just operating in what you feel like you should do.
Are you packing that in your suitcase next week?
I think I might.
Listen, be careful, because Tiara said she got pulled to the side at TSA. TSA was like, "What is this thing?"
I had it in my case, you know, because it came in a case, and I had it in my suitcase surrounded by clothes, so nothing would happen. She'll be fine. She'll be.
You protecting the baby. You protecting her. Have you given her a name?
No, I haven't. I just wake up every day just thinking, wow. No name yet.
She wake up singing Miracle, "Good morning, gorgeous."
Let me tell you how my year has been since being a diamond. I'll share this. I tend to give my husband a lot of credit. I know people are like, she always talking about her husband, but he's always
So speak
spoken.
on him.
No, but he's always spoken positively about me in my career and telling me that I hold myself back in everything. Like I'm super critical of myself. And he's always kind of like pulled me back and said, what are you talking about? Like, you're perfectly capable of doing this. There's no reason why you can't, blah, blah, blah. And so this year, not only was I seen by the Diamond Riders from when I joined, and it's been, a year and a half, but my job. I mean, people I barely speak to and have to interact with have heard about me and the work I'm doing, and I've recently been promoted. And it's just been a year of so much. It's been so much to be seen by people when you're just being yourself and doing what you feel like you're supposed to. To me, I don't feel like I've done anything extraordinary or, that deserves so much recognition. But to note that other people are seeing me and taking a moment to acknowledge it, I can't really put into words what that feels like and how much it helps when the trials come along and you question your value and who you are and what you're doing. It means a lot.
And I have to just say thank you, because you do such a magnificent job at seeing other people. You and we talk, all the time, and you always make a point to let me know that you see me. And I know you with Tima and other diamonds, and I mean, it means so much. Do you know what I mean? And you do such a great job of seeing people and seeing through, like, that hello wasn't helloing right. So what's up?
How that part right there about seeing. Here's something about Miss Lady J.A. And I'm gonna give a little shine to Michelle Mack and to all of the diamonds. There is no pretense in here. We can put on that happy face for the public, but when I tell you that the relationships that are formed in this community, Jess, Natima, Takara, Tiara, I'm getting ready to start sounding like Ja Rule. Like, the point of the matter is, when you are your authentic self, these ladies are like, that ain't you. You fronting. And will pull your card and be like, you fake in the front. So not only do you, Danielle, and the rest of the diamonds and Mel and the team have the ability to see the greatness in other people around you, you have the ability to see when somebody is being fraudulent to themselves and call them out on it in a loving way and be like, that's not who you are. And not do it where the person feels away, like attacked or criticized. It's like, nah, sis, it's okay. You don't gotta put that on for me. Just show up. And so it's a beautiful thing when you're able to see your sister like that. And Danielle, you are one of the first people to be like, sis,
Yo, Danielle will call. Let me tell you something. I be here going through something, and like, out of nowhere, Danielle will be like, "Hey, you all right? Someone told me to call you. Someone told me to text you." You're like, how does she know this? Like, it be right in the mix, and I be like, Lord, stop talking to her. Like,
they spidey senses be tickling. They be like, "There's something wrong with one of my sisters. Which one is it?"
Well, okay, so here's what it is. Here's what it is. I think we all have witnessed Mean Girls, and I always feel like I'm prejudged when I walk into a space. Like, people see me walk in, and it's like, oh, she thinks this about herself, or she think, and it's like, dag, I didn't even say hello to you yet, and I'm already labeled as this person right? And you don't even know me. And I came into the Diamond Riders with an open mind. And I felt like what I loved was that I only knew y'all from Zoom. So all I got was what you were giving me on the phone. And I would pray and I would just ask God that I was received and that I could show you guys that I'm real. Like I'm here for this, right? And in that process, I felt like I was just being obedient. And if you guys came to mind, I'm just reaching out. So again, I don't think I'm doing anything extraordinary. I'm just doing what I wish people would have done when they saw me, if that makes sense.
There you go. Another gem drop this evening. I can't with them.
The love that's pouring into these comments for you, we gotta just give you some more of your flowers. They in here. I gotta keep scrolling. I'm like, I don't even know where to start. Your queen pen is loving on you.
Oh, come on.
It's such an honor to be with you. Love, 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 love you.
Love you too.
She said, okay, she said, you diamond of the year, author, speaker, influencer, you are magic.
Come on, Forrest. There will be no tears tonight.
You got some Tiara's giving you your flowers.
Oh, Tiara knows I love
Mac
her.
is giving you your flowers.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
you.
Colleen says Danielle is such a calming and genuine soul.
Wait, is it Colleen on her honeymoon?
No, that's Sam.
Oh, seriously? Okay. All right. I was going to say, hold on, wait a minute. Okay, thank you. Okay.
No, yeah, you're getting so much love. Tima says she can't wait to see you next week, but don't bring the trophy.
What do you mean?
Wait, Natima, you got a ticket for the trophy to sit in the audience? It's gonna be sitting right now.
Okay,
the trophy gotta have his own seat.
Listen, you can't separate us, okay?
You and it must never.
Oh my gosh! All right, we will be on here all day. We're already almost at 9:30, but Danielle, you are no stranger to the Hustle Shine podcast. You can hang out with us for our Here's a Gem, our final thoughts. And this is, again, I'm gonna keep saying it. It's special because it's not only our final thoughts for this episode, it is our last final thoughts for this season.
Mm-hmm.
So I will start with you, Danielle. I'm preparing you for your show next season.
Oh my
exactly.
God.
Danielle. Do you have any final gems to give? Any final thoughts to share about the event, about your experience as a diamond, about like anything that you want to share? As you've been as much a part of season 2 as any of our hosts. So anything you want to say and share to wrap up this episode?
I would just say that be your genuine self. Be unapologetic about who you are, and don't be alarmed when people see you.
Mm-hmm.
Don't be alarmed.
We need to get these sound effects. Tiff.
What else can I say that I haven't said?
You dope.
Yo, for real though, it is every time I just start like, okay, this is the best that I can be. Y'all go in and pull out more. I'm like, I ain't got no more to give. And you're like, yes, you do. And so the gem drop that I have this evening is there is always more. There is always more to give. There's always more greatness within inside you and whomever is watching or will be listening to this. And let it flow. Rise, reign, and restore.
Come on.
There it is.
Drop it.
Come on, Mel. What you got? Mindset.
Yeah. Match that, make that all that stuff connect.
Got you. I guess I'm gonna close out this season, and just say it's okay to not be okay. The most important thing you can do right now is to find a way to see yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Especially dope.
Because the minute you begin to see yourself, you give permission to other people to see you too.
Mm.
And that's
That's
all I
good.
got.
Girl, that's good. I like that.
That's all I got. I mean, I'm gonna thank everyone, all of our listeners, watchers, people that watch us live, that go back and watch us and listen to us on Spotify. Thank y'all for supporting, the Hustle and Shine podcast. Thank you for supporting the Diamond Riders. Season 3 will be back in August. In the meantime, if you've missed some episodes, hop over to YouTube and or Spotify, and check out some past episodes. Share, tell a friend, because we're coming back with season 3 with more. So you're gonna get Truth Hurts, you're gonna get Hot Tea, you're gonna get Wind Down Wednesday, you get Diamond Heist, and you're gonna get some more. We're gonna have some new hosts, some new topics,
energy.
We're gonna have new hosts. And
Did you look to see who you were talking to? I can't stand her.
But just make sure you stay tuned and follow us. Make sure you're following us on Instagram, following us on Facebook. Check out our website to see what's new and what's going to be going on with us. If you haven't gotten your copy of Valid Transparency, I don't know what you're waiting on.
How nice it is the Barney bag of stuff right now.
I'm like, wrong book. I got books everywhere. But anyway, you can get this one too.
Listen, it's 3 books.
I'm missing one. You got the other one. Where's Pretty Broken?
I don't have anything. Y'all know I'm in the middle of moving.
Danielle went to get it.
Listen, people, listen. When we come back in August, is going to be amazing. But if you want to be on that level with us, get the books. Pretty Broken, Beneath the Crown, Valid Transparency.
This is why
read the stories.
This is why. Come on, Diamond of the Year.
It's like Diamond of the Year. They right there.
There you go. Look, and then if you want your bonus book, you gotta get the Sagittarius. Okay, bonus book. Okay? This is how we do over here. Okay, we don't just tell you to read it; we read them too. So
we definitely
go to
do.
3, and then here's your bonus book. Get all these so you get ready for book 4 that is in the works right now.
Because she is.
She is me. I am she. So again, we just want to thank you all. Not the diamond just creeping in the picture. We appreciate you all for supporting us and for being here and entertaining us in all of our love and shenanigans. We're gonna take some time to, get ourselves, take a break, give y'all a chance, and when y'all come back with us on season 3, we're gonna have more stuff for you, more information, more gym classes, more podcasts. More everything. New merch is coming. Ooh. So we're gonna have some new merch coming, and then open enrollment. So if you want to write, you have a story to tell, you love what we do here, and you want to be a part of this organization, stay tuned, because open enrollment will be opening up in October. It'll open October 1st. October 1st through November 15th. Only. So stay tuned when we will post it and let you know when to go in and submit your application if you wish to be a part of the Diamond Riders. Maybe you don't want to be a part of them, but you know someone who has a story and wants to tell it. Share the information with them. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all. Danielle is cracking me up. I'm trying to keep a straight face right now. I like to say, thank y'all. Thank y'all for
Thank you.
supporting us for 2 seasons.
That's right.
For 2 seasons, 3 books and a bonus. But thank y'all.
How many episodes of the podcast? It's like 50 something episodes of the. It's more than 50 because I think we've had to like clear out memories
for season 2.
No, from episode 1 to now.
We're probably at like 58.
No, yeah. Y'all got 50. Y'all got 58 episodes to watch, 4 books to read, and about 20 diamonds to go and follow and keep up with their content so that you know what's happening.
And you got 2 months to do it, so get to work.
It's gonna be homework.
But we love y'all. We appreciate you. We'll miss y'all while we're gone, but we'll be back. And you can follow. You can follow all of us on social media to see what's going on, both on the Diamond Rider page or on all of our individual pages. So you can stay connected to your Diamond sisters. But
the easiest way to find us is on the website. Meet the Diamond tab.
Like, follow, share. While
there you go at the bottom of your screen.
In a year.
DiamondRiders.com. But we love y'all. We are way over time, but it was well worth it. The Diamond
Thanks for rocking out with us.
It was amazing. If you weren't there, we will catch you at the next event. You don't want to miss it because we're only going up. We're only leveling. Level up. Level up. Level up. Level up. Level up. Level up. But as always, as here at the Diamonds, we'd like to tell you to continue to what?
Hustle
it.
And shine.
Peace.
Good night, y'all.
Bye, ladies.
And gents.
And gents, yes.
And gents.